Are you interested in a definition of self-awareness? If that's you, stay tuned because I'll be sharing it in this video. Hi, this is Simon Lovell bringing you growth in under 10 minutes. So what is the definition of self-awareness? Self-awareness is the conscious knowledge of one's own character and emotions, right? So it's a basic understanding of how we operate so that we can improve. Also, self-awareness is spirituality. Spirituality is becoming more self-aware because we become a better person as we're more aware. And this can impact business, it can impact career, it can impact relationships. It also impacts us as individuals. I spent a lot of my life in a completely unaware stage of my life where I was taking drugs and I was gambling and I was doing all these things that were really destructive. It's not who I really wanted to be, but I was just on this life autopilot. But the more that I became self-aware, the more that I spent time in meditation, the more that I worked with mentors, the more that I, read and I educated myself, then I was able to understand myself better. And when I understood myself better, I started to get happier and more fulfilled. So how does self-awareness apply, for example, in a relationship? Well, you may be in a relationship and things may be, a big struggle, but then you start to communicate differently. And you have awareness that you can communicate calmly and you don't have to shout, for example. And then you start to communicate and you understand the partner better, right? That relationship starts to improve because you understand each other better. In a business, maybe you want to start a business and right now you have no idea, but then you start to learn about how to open up a company or start to market a business, and through that knowledge you suddenly get these aha moments because there's things that you didn't understand. And so now you get more awareness. Now, obviously, there are multiple different threads of business. There's marketing, there's sales, there's all these different areas. In relationships, there's communication, there's intimacy. And sometimes we don't have that knowledge because we didn't go to school and learn about business or learn about intimacy. We learned certain things at school. So really, we're going into more education. We're going inward into ourselves, more time in silence so that we have the universal answers, right? And then we have guides, coaches, and mentors to be able to bring awareness to things that we don't already see. So self-awareness is the process of understanding ourselves better and continuously improving based upon that. Now, something really important when it comes to self-awareness is also the decisions that we make, because we can have something that we don't understand, and then awareness comes to us because now we know this thing, but then we have to go into a decision. And if there's, for example, stubbornness, or you have a certain personality where you're skeptical, that's going to affect your growth. So it's one thing to become more self-aware, it's another thing to actually take action on that thing that you are now aware of. And what I notice for a lot of people that I work with is that even sometimes when awareness comes, it doesn't mean that an action comes afterwards. Why does that happen? Oftentimes there are deep-rooted fears, there's other things that need to be addressed, there's certain beliefs that need to be addressed, and that impacts results from awareness. But in essence, self-awareness is a conscious knowledge and an understanding of ourselves. I'll see you in another video. As always, hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell to make sure that you get regular updates. And I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.